How's it going, guys? Serby here, just letting you know we're about to watch the reaction that I recorded live on June 24th for the Marvel Avengers game. We watched clips. We didn't watch the live event, but we watched clips and we talked about it in chat. If you would like to be part of some of these conversations that we have, some of these live reactions that we do as a group, you can follow me over at Twitch, xservyx over there. I stream every single Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Go over there, check the schedule there. That way you can know what it is in your time zone. So you're going to see me pausing the video. You're going to see me talking to chat from time to time. I'm going to keep the most relevant stuff in. What up, kitty? I'm going to keep the most relevant stuff in, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hope to see you in a future stream. Have fun.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm.
Graphics look good so far.
Still rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast.
They look pretty good.
A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me. We're fixing the damage the Avengers did all those years ago. Inhumans are sick. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal. You are lucky to be alive.
Can I just point out one beautiful thing about the Marvel Universe? Marvel Universe has so many amazing characters, and then you have the X-Men, which is obviously inside the Marvel Universe, and it is just, it allows them to run free, because they can make a very small character, but they can make them however they want, because it's all inclusive. Like, yeah, you're going to follow the arc of like the primary characters, but you can still just make whatever cool character that comes to your mind. I just love that. I've always loved the X-Men. That's all.
Come on, Kamala. Let AIM help you.
Oh, it's that guy. I can't remember his name.
What if the Avengers were set up? I think you should see for yourself. Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this?
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be good.
He locked Cap in the reactor room and then he tried to drive the Chimera.
Son of a...
Have you all completely lost your senses?
What? Where were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours. You really think the world is better without us?
Yep.
See, it's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. I am warning you.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
This looks so good so far.
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of progress, Avengers. Power cannot be controlled. It has to be destroyed. I will
It looks so good.
of superpowers, even if it has to end with me.
It's just got a whole lot weirder.
That was it. Oh, it definitely ended incorrectly. Somebody did not edit that one quite right. So very, very cool. I'm down for that. For sure. Pakistani getting represented. She's a teenage Pakistani American from Jersey City. First Muslim Marvel hero. She might be like the first Muslim superhero, at least from DC and Marvel. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good. I am completely down for that. That looked fantastic. This is what I keep wanting to see from games.
We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes.
Okay.
And drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras in story.
Oh, heck yeah.
You can
Give me that
earn them
Mafia
over the
Man
course of the
Hulk.
story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns. There's Iron Man's suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline. Or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery, issue 83. Or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit.
Get out of here.
Some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You can even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build.
Bro, they really put this in here that early? Yeah, I always love good customization, and that is exactly what we're seeing right there.
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
I don't know why they keep showing him in this skin. Honestly, I'd rather see Thor in a more Thorish skin, but
is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program. Oh.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This video is far less visually pleasing than the first two. Corny, but I'll take it.
Wait, is that Thor?
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bullets.
All right, hold on a second. We're gonna be able to pause it here in a second.
Good to see you.
A bit dramatic, don't you think?
It doesn't matter. He's here.
Okay. I wish this. No, let's see if we can get it paused on a better frame rate. Yeah, it's slightly better. It's not amazing, but it's slightly better. So one thing I'm loving. You know what? I still want it. I wanted a better one.
So the false god returns. Why? You did what you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have stayed forgotten.
Never, when mortals are at peril. Where do you...
Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good one. So I wish it looked better, but obviously this is a video. Paused mid-play. So I love the lighting. So I'm real big on like big titles. I need them to look visually good. You know what I mean? If it's an indie game, I don't need it to look visually good. I just need it to play really well. But big titles, I want it to play well and look good, unless it's a game that's specifically not supposed to look amazing. So you have games like Fallout, where they've never been visually amazing, but they're always extremely fun. So no matter how good they look, you just have a fun time. The quality of the graphics, there's like a minimum, but that's it. So this just looks great. You have so many different lighting effects. You got lights from fire shining down. It's not 100% accurate, but it's not meant to be focused on like I'm doing right now, but it's done very, very well with the actual lighting placement, the actual light moving through. You have the lighting coming down from this, whatever it is, this robot thing, and it's actually moving through the world like properly. It's casting shadows properly. It's just very, very visually nice. That's all I want to say.
Hi, Doctor. Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm every...
I also love the lightning effect. A lot of games put in these lightning effects, and with Thor, obviously they need to be on point, and they did a great job with it.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck.
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera.
wonderful. That animation was a little clunky, and his hair is a little clunky, but it's in-game graphics. Even though this is CGI, it's technically still in-game graphics.
Aim dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah.
No. On my way.
Oh, very
You
cool.
with this?
All right, so one thing I wish they were showing me right now is whether or not all these things that he's doing is button combinations. So is it like a certain like button set, or are they automatic triggers? Which both are fine. I prefer like actually having to push the actual buttons. But if it's just triggers, that's cool too, I guess. That's all.
Dare I ask who the child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind?
Tear the ship apart.
Get it, Hulk. Get it, Hulk. I mean, Thor's cool too, but I've always been a huge Hulk fan.
You killed Captain America, Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
Now, okay, here's one thing. I haven't watched the Avengers movie, like, at all. I haven't watched a single Avengers movie. I know my head's getting covered up by this. So, did Thor kill Captain America in the Avengers movies? I need to know this. Otherwise, they just gave us a big spoiler, and I don't know why. Doesn't follow movie line, gotcha. Heckin' yeah.
Good night, folks. Thor, update on those mechs. We're losing power fast.
They're sturdy. I'll give them that.
All right, so what we just saw there, very cool. Now, let me start by saying also, I don't expect amazing graphics from a Marvel game. Any type of superhero game, I don't expect amazing graphics. I just want to do cool stuff as a superhero. Now, you got Spider-Man, which is like really, really good graphics. But I think that's about the only one that has super good graphics. This is going to be probably the second highest underneath the Spider-Man one and now the Miles Morales. Yeah, you can tell it's not next gen for sure. This is definitely current gen. Now, if you watched my PlayStation reaction video, you'd understand that graphics mean a lot to me. The reason I was much harsher with the PlayStation reaction about the graphics is because they're talking about next gen console. That's why. If you're not, they're not presenting this as a next generation game. They're just presenting this as a game. That's it. Now, if they said, oh, take a look at these amazing graphics, then I'd be a lot pickier. At least I don't know that if they have said something about the graphics. It's CGI using in-game engine, right? So technically gameplay as it's transitioning, exactly. Which, again, if you go back to my PlayStation reaction video, I break down the transition in like Ratchet and Clank, where they actually transition from in-game CGI to actual CGI. So it's nothing that the player can affect, and then back into in-game CGI, which is a noticeable difference. Using in-game CGI is always better for games like this because of the fact that if you're going to have a lot of CGI, so every time you kill a boss, you and the Hulk are going to be destroying it together, you're going to need to have in-game CGI. Otherwise, it's just going to look so terrible switching back and forth between amazing graphics and good graphics.
We're the terrorists in this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again. Spotted some drones heading for the command deck. Got my hands full, kid.
This looks like so much fun.
Nice. Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
Once again, in-game CGI. That looked pretty terrible. Not gonna lie, that looked pretty terrible, but we're gonna keep going.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Another pause. One thing also I want to point out, I can super duper appreciate this because I have a huge pet peeve when we're seeing gameplay footage of a new game is they always do scripted gameplay footage. So you can tell that the camera moves and the character moves in certain ways to really show off certain things. This is just some dude playing the game, right? Like he knows what he's doing, obviously, but he's just playing it. You see him getting hit by stuff and getting knocked down mid trying to do an attack and all that kind of stuff. I love that.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tarleton, do not do this!
You've given me no choice. You'll find this shield familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
The damage has already been done, Avengers.
Open the pipe rock!
Some of those like skylightings, those look pretty bad, but
Trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough
minor.
power. We're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it.
Guys, stop popping this up. Okay, at least this time we're only 20 seconds away.
Pull up.
Okay, yeah. Looks so good. It looks so good. I'm really excited for this, guys. I'm super excited. Talk a bit? I'll talk a bit. So we saw some amazing stuff in that gameplay. We saw a lot of stuff that my brain's still cycling through. So we know that you're going to be able to play as multiple characters, as a lot of the different Avengers. We know that you're going to be having all these different move sets, if they are move sets, as long as it's not triggers. You're going to have a lot of different move sets available to you, and you're hopefully going to have to learn move sets for each individual character. Or if they want to be really tricky and really nice, they can make it so you can actually turn that on and off.
Once an Avenger is a great example of a hero mission, a single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character.
Perfect.
Hero missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs. Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths.
I'm trying
making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies.
Okay, this is lagging, so I'm gonna let this buffer for a minute. I don't know if the video is just super laggy. I mean, it's buffered up, so why is this lagging so much? I mean, it's dropping to like 15 FPS.
bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir, and one by one, you can mark them and knock them down. Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound, and you've got a mighty combo. Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal,
let me get that off the screen.
Go with the hammer spin or Mjolnir Cyclone.
Heroic moves. Okay, let's hear about it.
Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support.
Hulk looked naked for a second there.
In our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault Heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's Assault Heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here.
This looks so fun.
Has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op.
Do we know if this is never mind.
Thor's support, Warrior's Fury,
answered my question.
The power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members. You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate Heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage.
Play your way.
We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain.
I think they already showed us this.
Skill points allow you to
they showed us the skill tree, but I wasn't paying attention to it.
Versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero. And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor will play differently than my Thor, and my Hulk will play different than yours.
Oh man, I'm just getting so excited for this now.
Another way to customize your heroes is
gosh dang it, Carnage.
We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma or gamma, or cause status effects like Shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You can see Iron Man using gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red. Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila, green lasers.
Dude, IGN really needs to work on whoever's editing these videos for them. I'm so excited for this now.
Okay, I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives us a first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together. This is Co-op and Warzone.
So excited for co-op. That's what all games need is co-op.
AIM is firing on the Air Force!
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
So here's one thing that's really worrisome to me is we keep seeing this map and showing the missions. I'm hoping that they're not going to skimp on missions. Because we see that a lot with games like this. They give you such fun gameplay and they give you great stuff, and then the amount of missions or the amount of stuff to do in the game is just lacking. And that always sucks, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed, all right? I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Yeah, baby, look at all them customizations.
Dark magic.
I even saw the Vacation Hulk back there.
Kamala, smash!
Everyone smash.
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematic.
So I don't know the story behind this, but I will like to point out that Kamala just seems like a female Mr. Fantastic, and her outfits. That's all.
And we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
She seems cool.
Don't stop them. It's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when it all seems hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong.
Got another big lag in FPS there.
Here we go.
Okay. The videos, I want to point this out. The video is buffered, okay? I'm playing this video as natural as I can. It's not my computer lagging it up. They just had super terrible FPS. Hopefully not in the game, just hopefully it's just the video, but I just wanted to point that out.
Time for heroes is over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies!
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
So sweet.
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about war zones.
Okay, I want to hear about war zones.
War zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes. Whether playing hero missions or war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes.
Did he say how many people can do co-op?
Use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story. So whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history. Once you pick your mission,
do they have the Fantastic Four in here?
Where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job. As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research.
Research.
From wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges, boss fights, and rewards. Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher.
Oh, I didn't miss it. I definitely saw that one.
Some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh yeah, that looks so good. Now I hope they have as many combinations of actual abilities as the Ultimate Alliance games did, because the Ultimate Alliance games, the combinations that you could just find with characters was amazing.
You so-called heroes transform.
Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold up. Senior. Oh, I'm sorry, that says Senator. Do I have anything to really talk about with that last video? Before I move on to this one? Not really. I think I said everything I want to say. All right, let's do this.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone.
You unleash diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
Really?
As a founding member of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science. But even as AIM promises a cure to end the inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid Project offers a world protected by science, Tarleton, a victim of 8A himself, uses AIM's technological might and the public's fear of inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK, mental organism designed only for killing.
I remember MODOK.
When choosing a villain, we knew we needed someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers fans. Big face. But comic fans know MODOK is anything but new. His origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967 in Tales of Suspense. Now, with AIM's drive to manipulate public fear and his ability to control machines with his mind, Tarleton and AIM are the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced. But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced that AIM is experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a cure. And she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers. And she has proof. As you pick up the trail of the long-disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the story of the single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions.
Cool. Yes, her name sounds awful, not like Comic-Con. It's Kamala Khan. Oh my gosh, I didn't even make the connection that Kamala Khan sounds like Comic-Con. That's so funny. From the Fox Kids cartoons. I remember him, yeah, I think I remember him from that. I've seen him in a few different things. I used to read comics once in a while, so I think I've probably seen him in a few different comics. It looks really good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the reaction video from our live stream. I'm really excited for this game. I like to keep myself in the dark until a game comes out or until I do a reaction video. So that way it's as genuine, if I'm doing a reaction, so it's as genuine as possible, or so that way when I'm playing it, it's as fresh of an experience as possible. I'm not looking for certain things. And I'm really happy I did a reaction video to this, so let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment down below if there's any games coming up that you want me to do a reaction for. Keep an eye out for the Cyberpunk video that'll be coming out here very shortly. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Hit the little bell of approval so that way you know when my next video comes out. And until I see you guys again, either in a live stream, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or in the next video, stay beautiful, stay wonderful, and stay awesome. Love you guys. Bye-bye.